Hello students, welcome back to our class. I hope all are you good and you are doing good. Okay, so let's start our today's class. Okay, so our today's class related to science or in science we will study in, about chemistry. Okay, so here I am writing some equation reaction. Okay, you have to identify the following reaction. Okay, so like here HCl plus NaOH, this react H2O plus NaCl. Yes, you have to identify the following reaction. This type of reaction is this. Okay, so like this is a neutralization reaction. Okay, I hope this reaction is clear to you. Like this reaction is a neutralization reaction. Okay, now here we have to there is experiment, and we at there we have to observe, we have to see that the pH scales of that application. Okay, so like tell me your observation. Okay, like here your observation is that the pH value of common salt is always 7. Okay, so now tell me what is the acidic, basic, natural salt, and is this salt they you used in food also? Do you that what is the main source of this salt? Okay, so tell me this. Okay, so now let's start our today's topic, which is on chemical from common salt. Okay, so today's our topic will be the chemical on common salt. Okay, so please define this chemical on common salt in your own word. So here let's explain this chemical from common salt. Okay, so as you have seen seawater, like seawater contains many salt dissolved in it, and sodium chloride is separated from this salt, and deposit of solid salt are also found in several parts of the world. Okay, this large crystal and often brown due to impurities. Okay, so this is called rock salt. Okay, so rock salt is mined like a coal. As you have seen, coal that's that coal you have seen that the coal is also mined. So like that, this rock salt is like that coal only. Okay, but that color is in white. Okay, so the chemical name of rock salt is sodium chloride. What is the chemical name of rock salt? So the chemical name of rock salt will be the sodium chloride. Okay, so this will be the rock salt name of the sodium chloride. Okay, so and the formula is what? So formula will be the NaCl. Okay, so the physical state of sodium chloride is like it will be crystalline form. It will be in crystalline form. Okay, so I hope everyone got my point that what is chemical on common salt. Okay, and what is rock salt. Okay, so moving further. Now you have to relate this relate this class, like we are talking about the chemical chemical on common salt. Now this we will relate to the Gandhi March. Okay, like you have heard about Mahatma Gandhi Dandi March. Did you know the sodium chloride was such as important symbol in our struggle or for freedom? Yes, what do you yes, tell me what will happen. Like yes, here we can see that sodium chloride was such an important symbol to survive our struggle, okay, for freedom. Okay, so coming to the next, like here is one question for you, like physical state of sodium chloride is a dash form. A physical state of sodium chloride is a dash form. This type of form will be there. So here the answer will be the crystalline solid. Crystalline solid form. Okay. So for that answer will be the physical state of sodium chloride is a crystalline solid form. Okay. So I hope everyone is clear till now. Okay. So let's move further. Okay. So here you have to identify, like, have you seen guzia and that this type of namkeen in your home? Okay, so this item made of which item? How we made this item, like guzia and this namkeen? How we made this item? What we used to make this item? Yes, very good. So we use wheat flour. What we use? We use wheat flour to make this item. Okay, so very good. So now you have seen, like, washing soda, like caustic soda and bleaching powder. Okay, now you have to tell me what is the major source of this salt, and do all salt contain the same raw material in this? Yes, so now we will discuss about preparation of sodium hydroxide. Okay, so now tell me in your own word, what is sodium preparation of sodium hydroxide? What do you understand by this? Define in your own word. Okay, so okay, so here we will come to know the preparation of sodium hydroxide. Okay, so for that the chemical formula will be the NaOH. What will be the chemical formula? It will NaOH. Okay, so as also is known as caustic soda. What is known as caustic soda? Okay, very good. So when electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride called barium, it decomposes to form sodium hydroxide. Okay, so the process is called the chlor-alkali process because of the product form chlor for chlorine and alkali for sodium hydroxide. Okay, so here is the equation, like 2NaCl AQ plus 2 sorry 2H2OI. So its reactants will be the 2NaOH AQ plus Cl2G plus H2G. Okay, this will be the equation for that. Okay, so like chlorine gas is given off at the anode and hydrogen gas at the cathode, sodium hydroxide solution is formed near to the cathode. So here you can see that sodium hydroxide gas is forming, okay, near the cathode. Okay, the three products produced in the process are all useful. It show the different uses of product. Okay, so these are this show different uses of products. Okay, so now we have to analyze and explain the explain the preparation of chloroalkyl process. Okay, so here we can see that electrolysis of brine solution of common salt NaCl is carried out at anode. Cl2 is released at cathode. H2 is released. Sodium hydroxide remains in the solution. Okay, so I have one statement for you. Now you have to tell me, is it true or false? Okay, like the statement is that when electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride called barium, it is decomposes to the form sodium hydroxide. Is it statement is true or false? So we can see that the statement is true, because Yes, because yes, when electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride, then it decomposes to from sodium hydroxide. Okay, very good. So the statement will be the true. Okay, so let's move further. Okay, so now moving further, yes. Now you have seen in lab that the that there are the test tube. Okay, and that test tube we are putting the solution. Okay, now you have to tell me what are the uses of chlorine gas released in chloroalkyl process. What will be the uses of chlorine gas there? Okay, now here you can see that after performing that activity, is this chlorine gas is used for manufacture of bleaching powder? Yes, now we will come to know the preparation of bleaching powder. So here we will know and we will discuss about the preparation of bleaching powder. Okay, so student, please define this preparation of bleaching powder. Okay, so here we know the chlorine is produced during the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride. This chlorine gas is used for manufacture of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slack line. Like the formula is will be the CaOH2. Okay, so for that chemical formula will be the like CaOCl2, and this will be the equation. And for preparation we can perform an activity. Okay, so for preparation we can see that like after performing activity that it will be the CaOH. Okay, CaOH 2 AQ plus Cl2 G, this reactant CSC CaOCl2 AQ. So here plus S2I. Okay, please write down this preparation of after using the chemical formula. Okay, so here on the interaction with water, bleaching powder release chlorine, which is responsible for bleaching action. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear about this. Okay, how the formation of bleaching powder. Okay, now you have to tell me what are the uses of bleaching powder. So here we know that bleaching powder is used for bleaching cotton and linen in the textile industry, for bleaching wood pulp in paper factories, and for bleaching washed clothes in laundry, and to make drinking water free from germs. Yes, as we have seen, we use this bleaching powder that we use this bleaching powder in our home to wash our clothes, and we use this bleaching powder to wash our when before eating we wash our plate and the instrument which use in our kitchens. Okay, so these are the uses of bleaching powder in our daily lives. Okay, so coming next, I have one question for you. Like, bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on which option? I am giving the option: slag lime, soda lime, calcium carbonate, and none of the above. Okay. Now you have to tell me. So all of you know that the option will be the soda lime. Okay. So this one will be the correct answer. Okay. So yes, so now recapitulate the lesson. Okay, what we have learned today. We have learned about chemical from common salt and caustic soda and bleaching powder. Now let's summarize today's class. Okay, so like we learned that deposit of solid salt are also found in several parts of the world. These large crystals are often brown due to impurities. This is called rock salt, and rock salt is mined like coal. Okay, and we have discussed about the chemical name of rock salt is sodium chloride, and the formula is NaCl, and the physical state of sodium chloride is crystalline form. Okay, and we have learned about the preparation of chloroalkyl process, like electrolysis of brine solution of common salt NaCl is carried out, and at anode Cl2 is released. at cathode, S2 is released. Okay, so after that we have discussed about sodium hydroxide remains in the solution. How? Okay, and after that we have discussed about bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slaked lime, CaOH2. Okay, so this is the equation, and we have discussed about real life example of types of salt. Okay, so and after that I have homework for you. Like, question is that you have to analyze upon the types of salt preparation and search out more examples related with kinds of salt in our space, and note down the followings in the table. Okay, so the second question is that what is the formula for bleaching powder? Is bleaching powder acidic or base? What is the pH value of bleaching powder? And what is the importance of sodium hydroxide? Can you mix sodium hydroxide and bleach? Okay, you have to find out that. Okay, and last I have one activity for you. In this activity, material required is that laptop, mobile phone, good internet connection, and YouTube platform. Okay, in instruction there is given that open the YouTube platform in any device and analyze the process of chloroalkyl process. Write down their observation. Okay, and I have mentioned the link. Okay, so you have to do it that. Okay, so I hope you will do well, and we will meet in next class. Okay, so take care. Bye. Thank you everyone.